Namaskaram everybody. Today I'm going to talk about an important aspect on a Tamil proverb, Dharmam Talaikakam. This Dharmam means, as you know, charity, diligence, honesty, purity, all this falls under Dharmam. So one who is pure in his thought, pure in his action, honesty in his work, and who does charity out of wholeheartedness, seeing same Atma in everybody and seeing God in everybody. One does such things, they will be saved from calamity. They will be saved from all kinds of evil because they gain the benefit of punya into their karma account. And this was told in an anecdote from Mahabharata. See, Dharmaraja, the head of the elder brother of Pandavas, he does lot of dana dharmas, charities. Even when he is in exile, he asks Krishna to give him Akshaya Patra. Krishna gives him Akshaya Patra so that even in his forest, when he has lost all his kingdom, they are also using the Akshaya Patra. He used to do Dana Dharma for the old people, munis, rishis, yogis who are living in forest. They come to him for food and he used to serve them. So Dana Dharma he does even when he is in exile and even when he was a king. So in the Kurukshetra war, what happens when the war is taken place between Arjuna and Karna? At that time, Karna sends the Nagastram, and Arjuna doesn't have an astram to face this Nagastram. So he surrendered to Krishna. Krishna, please save me from this Nagastram, because I don't have any astram to face this. If this astram hits me, I'll be killed. Please save me. So Krishna thinks. So when the astram is coming towards his head, so Karna aims the Nagastram to the head of Arjuna. So the astram is coming towards facing the head of Arjuna. At that time, when it nears his head, at that time, Krishna, with his thumb, he presses the chariot forcefully to 1 feet down inside the earth. So with that, what happens? The Nagastram, instead of touching and removing the head, it removes the kiritam, turban of Arjuna, and he gets saved. So that's why this word came, Dharmam Talaikakum. So whatever dana dharmas they had done, Pandavas done during when they were ruling the kingdom and when they are in exile, that dharmam has saved Arjuna with the support of Lord Krishna. So here this anecdote explains that when you do good to others, when you do charity to others, when you do whatever possible way to the good of the humanity, to the good of the world. So when you face the negative evil events in your life, which is because of your past karmas, that also because of your past karmas only. When you are facing that events, the good things what you have done, the punyas, the good aspects, the charities, the honesty, the diligence, whatever you do with purity to the humanity, to others, that dana dharmas helps you to overcome these hurdles in your life and make you to move in the positive direction. So dharmam talaikakum means what? Talai means what? So one may face a very terrible financial crisis, which may drag them on to commit suicide. Even at that time, once you surrender to God, He will show the way out, how to overcome this, and see that you overcome the problem and move in your life, because your life is not only dependent on you, because there are dependents behind you. If you commit suicide, what happens? The others will be suffer because of your act, and this sufferings of others in your bondage will add further karmas to you the next birth. So one should see that how they release their karmas by doing their duties. While doing their duties, whatever negative events that they come across, they have to face. They cannot overcome it. They cannot avoid. That's why Pandavas, even though they did Dana Dharmas, because of past karmas, they have to face the 14 years exile. But during that period, they had the support of Krishna, who gave them the all necessary support to overcome. And finally, he supported them in Kurukshetra war and to win the kingdom back. Like that, whenever you surrender to God, He takes care of you. He gives all the necessary support. He knows what is your karmas. He knows what is the solution for it. But for that, we have to surrender. Arjuna surrendered to him, Krishna. Then only he pressed the chariot and saved Arjuna from getting hit by his head hitting by the Nagastra. So like that, whatever problems we come across, so you always do some kind of Dana Dharma. Dana Dharma means under Sanatana Dharma, not only doing charity. See, charity means whatever money you give to somebody in need, that is not the alone charity. So if you have money, you can give as donation, as charity for the need of the people. If you don't have money, how can I give charity? No. You have knowledge, you share that. That itself is a great charity. Whatever knowledge you are having, it is maybe spiritual knowledge, maybe materialistic knowledge, whatever thing, what your past experiences for the good of the others. And whenever a person is distressed, go and give console and give them inspiration. That itself is a charity. If you don't have money, but you have the physical support, you extend the physically support from some needy people, whatever way we can able to support them in their removing their distress, helping them. That itself is charity. Suppose you don't have both legs or hands, how can I support? You just close your eyes and pray for the well-being of everybody. That's why every day morning I'm saying, every day morning when you get up, every day night you go to sleep, do selfless prayer for the peace of humanity. That's the greatest charity we can do. That's a great punya that accumulates to everybody. So if everybody does prayer that all the people in this world live happily, that itself is a great, and all this positive energy when it accumulates, it brings real peace to the entire humanity. It's a great charity one can do. This is the great punya karma that adds to your account. This is the dharma which saves you when you are in distress. So whatever way is possible, you just see that you can extend a valuable support. You just worship for the benefit of people at large. That's why when you do prayer, don't do selfish prayer. I want to be happy, my family to be happy and prosperous. Instead, do that the entire world is be happy, entire be prosperous. Then what happens? In that entire world, you also form, your family also falls. Then naturally, you also taken care. For God, the entire world is seen by Him quite visibly, whereas in that you are only a speck, you cannot be seen. So that's why always selfless prayer has got a value. So do selfless prayer. That's the greatest dharma you can do it. So that will save your head. That's why you call dharmam talaikakam. So always think good. So even you can't do anything, at least first thing is dharma. What is first dharma is, don't think evil against anybody. Don't try to pull down anybody. Don't try to destroy anybody. So a mother-in-law should see the daughter-in-law as a daughter and show all her love. Similarly, a daughter-in-law should see her mother-in-law as a mother and show all love and affection. A boss should see the subordinates as his brothers and show love and affection and guide them to bring out their productivity. So like that, if everybody see Atma in the same, and there will be real that is a family atmosphere. After all, the entire world is our family in which we are all brothers and sisters joined together. So whatever way possible, we can share our knowledge. We can see that we show a love and affection to everybody. That itself is a great dharma. And see that we uplift them, extend a helping hand, inspire them, and see there is a peace in everybody. And that peace, what you can bring to everybody, is the real punya what accumulates to you that help when you are in distress. And that is the objective of dharmam talaikapam, the proverb. has got a meaning. So follow these principles of Dharmam Talaikakum. Do Dharma in this manner what has been explained, and see that you grow, you bring peace in you bring peace in your family, and you bring peace in the entire humanity and peace in the world. Thank you.